There are three ways to grow the profit in your fitness business. Number one is to get more members. Number two is to increase the average weekly member spend. And then number three is increase the length of time that your members stay. Now, the reason this is useful for you is because number one, getting more members seems to be the one that everyone talks about online. It tends to be the big focus for all gyms. So as a result, it's not only the most competitive way to grow a gym, but it's also the most expensive, which means it leaves very little in the way of profit. The opportunity comes where the best gyms actually put just as much time in. Number two, increasing your average weekly member spend. And number three, increasing the length of time that the members stay. So let's take a look at that. So one way you can increase the average weekly member spend is looking at the way that you actually structure your pricing and making it clear that the higher priced option is actually the better value. If you think of like McDonald's 10 years ago, they had a lot of success with what was called supersizing. So for an extra 50 cents, you would almost get double the size of Coke to drink. Now, it didn't have anything to do with the sales skills. In fact, it was sold successfully. Almost 80% of people would supersize, even if it was just an untrained 15-year-old selling it. And the reason why it worked was because the value was actually structured into the pricing and the way the pricing was presented so that it just made sense. It was actually logical to take the higher priced option. Number two is you can actually look at the way you present the prices, and you want to move away from that generic sort of big box gym that would say, all right, well, we've got option A, B, and C, which one do you want? Instead, when we move our focus to tailoring the different programs and how that's actually going to help that person's specific goals and overcome their problems, that's when we're actually able to get more people involved in some of more of these premium sort of products. One of my favorite ways to increase the average weekly member spend is by offering a product or service that they probably already buy somewhere else. So I'm thinking like apparel, I'm thinking clothing that they exercise in. Instead of buying it from Rebel Sport, perhaps they can start buying it from you. I'm thinking supplements. Instead of going to a supplement store, they can buy protein powder and joint formula from you. But I also think about things like challenges during the year. I think about retreats. If perhaps there's some type of education or yoga retreat on a weekend. These are all ways where we can actually get your existing members, add value to them, get them spending a little bit more, things that they would probably buy anyway, but we can keep it in-house so we don't have to focus so much on getting new members all the time. So number three is increasing the length of stay per member. Now, the first way I consider having the most impact on the length of time someone would stay is how well we onboard them. So I like to put together like a new member journey, and I think about the first 30 days for that person. I want to give them the education, the skills, and the support for them to be successful. I know if they know what stretches to do after the session, that they'll get rid of that sort of soreness and they'll recover quicker. I know if I can give them direction around nutrition, that they'll see improvements in muscle gain, they'll see improvements in fat reduction. I know if I can tell them when classes are on, if I can introduce them to staff, if I'm ticking the box and giving them the education, the skills, and the support they need, not only will they get a great result, which is a wonderful way to start the relationship, but they're far more likely to stay longer because they've had a good experience with you. And one of the last ways I'll share today on how we like to help our Gym Hub members to increase the length of stay for their members is we try and involve them in things outside of fitness. So we're thinking about Christmas parties that are fun, they can socialize together and they can get to meet people in their local area. We're thinking of trivia nights. We're thinking about, is there like a good cause where you can give back to a local charity or the community? We're thinking about opportunities for them to get to know the other members, perhaps at like a live seminar with some education. but we're thinking of those non-fitness related bonuses or benefits that could just be associated with your club, which again helps them just have that sort of higher perceived value and stay in your business for longer. So don't forget, there's 3 ways to grow your fitness business. More members, increase the average spend, or increase the length of stay. Everyone focuses on number 1 and they're obsessed with number 1, so much so that it's crazy competitive and it costs you so much money if that's all you do. My encouragement is think about number 2 and 3, and not only will you find it easier to increase your revenue, but you'll find there's far more profitability for paying great wages to your staff, for keeping your equipment top of the range, for actually, enjoying being a fitness business owner and having a great lifestyle that goes with it. I'm Steve from Gym Hub. Please go in the comments and share your feedback and share this video with any other gym owners that you think might benefit from understanding those 2 other profit generating centers.